Welcome back at MX5 Info. In this video you will see how we use a laser in the process to upgrade an NC1 instrument cluster. The NC1 did not come with cruise control in Europe, but some owners definitely would like to have cruise control and then would also like to have the cruise control indicator in their instrument cluster. So we started comparing the NC2 and the NC1 instrument cluster and found out that some electronic components are missing on the PCBs, but also that the gauge face does not have the text cruise in it. So that's the problem we tried to solve. We started experimenting with old gauge faces that I had from ECU sets that I've bought from the UK for the cruise control in the 1.8 version, because the 1.8 ECU of the NC1 does not support cruise control. So I had a couple of gauge faces that we could use to experiment on with the laser. And as you can expect, there is not a second chance for a first impression when you start using the laser on the gauge face. You either get it right, or you would have to buy a new gauge face. So in the end we got there. I think it's now a reliable process, and in the meantime Jeroen, the friend that I'm working with who is an NC1 owner, has optimized this process and has bought the software, the equipment, etc. to do these upgrades. He has been helping a lot of NC1 owners in the meantime to do this for them. And then we also started looking at what can be done for the NB generation. We also started looking at the NB because I'm an NB2 owner, and the instrument cluster of the 2005 NB2 that I have is not prepared for cruise control because it was not an option. So there was one position that basically is not used on my car, and that is for the hold function, comparable to the overdrive function in North America. So that lens is not actually being used. In North America, the cruise control indicator was located just above the fuel gauge until the low fuel light was introduced. Then that indicator was moved to the speedometer. But that lens from the early NBs can be used, and you can place it behind the gauge face after you drilled out the hold lens. That is a solution, but it's not a solution that is readily available, because you would have to buy an instrument cluster from the US or Canada just for the lens and then import that to Europe. That's a bit an expensive hobby. So we started experimenting with the laser again to determine if we could produce a cruise indicator lens for the NB as well. So I'm currently using that lens in my other NB2, the project car, that has the Mazda 6 cruise control system in it. And it also allows us to use two LEDs behind it to indicate the standby status with the yellow light and the active status with the green light. At the time of recording, this channel approaches 1000 subscribers, so it would be nice to hit that milestone. If you liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching MX5 Info, and until next time.